Alright, so after caving, we've apparently accidentally incurred the wrath of another goblin army. So, assuming that everything's going to be very easy, no, I'm just joking. I don't assume everything is going to be easy. I assume a few things are going to be extremely easy, because it seems like the goblins still have extremely little health. I did hear somewhere, in the update notes of course, that there is a new mini-boss, supposedly. Now, whether this is something like the pirate ship, I don't know. It very well could be. Could be anything, really. I haven't looked it up at all. Not to say that that's a first, but I do like some secrets to go along with playing this game. If there was a mini-boss, I assume it'll show up on our mini-map, maybe. Maybe it'll only happen once we clear a significant portion of it. For example, if it, kind of like a mid-boss. It does say no rare creatures nearby. Oh no, they've gotten the party girl out of her house. That's terrible. Well, what is that thing? Those are new. They're so fast, I can't actually tell what they are. They're like little flying specter doodles. Get back here. Ooh. Oh, a goblin summoner. Oh, that is interesting. And it summons goblin... Interesting. Okay, a summoner boss. Did not anticipate. Okay, am I supposed to kill the things it summons? Or entirely ignore them? Now, we have a slight problem, which is, since Kelatron Prime just literally murdered everything, like mere moments ago, of course, that means, there we go, we killed one of them. I don't think it gave me any drops. I think that means I need to locate the summoner and kill it. How much health does it have? It's so fast, I can't tell. Alright, since my best weapons still are a heck of a lot of yo-yos and the Demon Scythe, I'm extremely wondering how we're going to fight this thing. A Goblin Summoner. Aha! I'm hoping my mid-air awesomeness will make up for my failings as a character. Okay, there we go. Okay, yes, I seem to be damaging it. Not very handily, though. Are there more than one of these things on screen at a time? They seem really intent on just filling the entire air with these monsters. We got a problem. These things are fast. Okay, okay, I think I can basically deal some significant damage to it by just running over and over again. Aha, there you are. Alright, it's basically turned the Goblin Invasion into a very odd circle of events. If I had the nurse around, we'd be much better off. Oh man, taken right down. I better not have to keep dealing the same amount of damage to this guy. I mean, not that I enjoy a spawn camping new mob, but of all that crazy progress, like, man, it's rough. I could easily just kill all the other goblins and totally ignore that guy. But what would the fun in that be? No, this is a challenge, deciding how to take on this new mob. Okay. Aha, no, it's a new one. Maybe, no, it doesn't seem like I can do that little trick that I usually do with other mobs, where I just simply spam damaging things and so that they can't summon or stab me at all. No! They killed the party girl! Okay. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna need some new tactics here. I think I'm gonna have to use this entire arena just to fight this one mob. Doesn't seem like the other goblins are getting in my way too much, though. I'm gonna keep an eye on that regeneration timer, because that's the only thing keeping me alive at this point. Okay. Seven seconds to go. I'm not switching to my lower defense, higher magic output, because it sounds like that would just be a sentence of death. Okay, come on. Why did he jump to the lower floor? That's not good. There's goblins down there. Okay, I mean, obviously there's goblins down there, but I mean actual damagey goblins. Aha! I think I've got him on the run. Now, I doubt I'm going to get the automatic new weapon from this guy on the first thing, so that's what's worrying me now, because that basically means I'm going to have to fight a lot of these mobs. And I'm not very good at it. Clearly. There's a summoner down there. Ah, okay. Get out of the way, regular goblins. You're making me forget where my cursor even is. 2, 1. No, 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 don't die. Okay. I'm out of mana. I'm out of mana. Okay, I did set up those mana regeneration areas, didn't I? I need a better spell that just pierces everything. I know it, and I really don't have it either. There's not even enough time to do what I would normally do in this situation, which would be to switch out my spell, or rather, switch in the magic cuffs. Oh god, okay. Okay, buddy, we got some problems, me and you. 3, 2, 1. I need more health forever. A single goblin summoner is giving me this trouble. I mean, it's a new mob. It's very interesting. It doesn't exactly fit in with the rest of the goblin invasion, in my opinion. It seems like it's more like a standalone horrible mob. It's good, though, because there's not really many summoner-flavored enemies in this game, so, Oh, speaking... Oh, sorry, no, not camera mode. I don't know what that does. Speaking of... I don't have my own summon creature back. Okay, that should do something. I hope. Oh, God. How do I turn off camera mode? I really didn't want to do that in the middle of a fight. Uh-oh. I am killing its summons relatively well. Okay, there we go. Yes, it dropped mana. Okay. Everything on the ground seems to be on fire now. How much health do you have? Oh god, I killed it. I killed the goblin summoner. Oh my god. That's what it took to kill one of them. This is not good. Although, to be honest, usually I'd have the nurse or something to replenish my health to full automatically-ish. I'm almost willing to just hang around till another one shows up, because I've really shown my progress at being able to defeat this thing, maybe. Okay, the army has been defeated and Hannah has returned. I think that means we fought all the goblins. Man. That's kind of too bad. Oh! Wait, did we actually acquire a rare item? The Shadow Flame Knife. 47 melee damage. Ooh, and you can throw it multiple times. Inflicts Shadow Flame on hits. Banarangs deal lots of damage. What is this? I think this is actually, like, the item that you get from killing that guy. So, okay, I feel pretty accomplished if that's the case. I didn't think I had gotten anywhere. I've only ever killed one of that. Alright, so... my next question, obviously... no, the Goblin Tinkerer is dead. I cannot reforge this thing yet. Doesn't cost any mana. It's as fast as I can click. So that makes it better than the Magic Dagger. Which is what I'd be getting at this point anyway. Star Cloak. Extremely interesting. It also kind of fits my shadowy character right now, since I've just been experimenting with various dyes. That's extremely interesting. Oh, aren't I supposed to mix the Star Cloak with the... honey necklace? No, I'm not doing that. I don't have the other items to mix this with yet, I don't think. Man, I really didn't expect to actually get the item I was hoping to get. That kind of doesn't happen to me, usually. Not usually. I was never that lucky. I really need to test this thing out on something that is less, you know, murderous than a bunny. Oh, I know. I know exactly what we can do now that it's nighttime. We'll summon the easily beatable now, Eye of Cthulhu. And we'll see how the Shadow Flame Knife does. Now, keep in mind, I still haven't reforged this at all. So, what does Shadow Flame even do? Oh, it doesn't... does it pierce? Or does it bounce off? Oh, I don't have to keep clicking. I can hold the button down, and it'll auto-fire. Okay, that's very nice to know. Yeah, it seems to bounce rather than pierce enemies. Very curious. Because the dagger certainly does pierce things, at last count. How do I feel about that? I mean, as a melee character, right? As a semi-melee character, that's kind of my build right now. Got the wrong headgear on. Oh, dear goodness. Well, on the plus side, beating that guy with magic was the only solution. That changed this. 52 melee damage now. That's a nice ranged weapon for the melee character, isn't it? Oh, it just makes me feel really dumb to be mixing all these accessories and stuff and not even know what my character's doing. This is the point in the role-playing game when I really should have specialized in something. Oh, I feel so dumb. But I'm sure if you guys are playing this game along with me, you'll know that this, you know, this is not something I tend to do, and apparently it's something extremely easy to do. Oh, goodness. I don't know if I'm ready to sell the banana rings. I'm fairly certain they're rare. Sort of. But since you can't reforge them, I feel like they're not the best. So we'll keep them. But I definitely need to reforge this new Shadow Flame Knife. I wonder if this is ranged enough to actually... See, it doesn't pierce things, though, so we can't exactly take on the wall, can we? We can try. I know I have lots of Guide Voodoo dolls saved up. That'd be the next step. Let's test it out on the Wall of Flesh. We've already beaten it a bit off screen. That's where we got this warding thing. I love the yo-yos, so we're keeping that on. Shield of Cthulhu has that cool speed boost. Kind of need speed. We definitely need the Charm of Myths, and I don't know if it would be a good idea to switch out the worm scarf with the leaf wings or not. I feel like mobility is almost an equal asset compared to, well, damage output. Like, being able to deal more damage is good. That's what I usually go for. But in this hard mode game, when things deal so much more damage, you know, being able to dodge becomes much more valid. Eh. So does that mean the Lucky Worm Scarf is on the same tier as Wings? Because I really don't understand how... Oh, we better keep the wings on before I die from impact. But I'm fairly certain the Worm Scarf does 17% of something. Now, how much is 17%? Yeah, your guess is as good as mine. I honestly have no idea. It doesn't sound like a lot. It also doesn't seem like these things are piercing. But will that actually be necessary? The only way to test it is through a regular fight with this guy. They seem to be bouncing all over the place, which is killing the hungry things on their own. It appears. We'll do a combination of attacks here, because I've currently got a yo-yo that inflicts frostburn, a minion that inflicts on fire, and whatever Shadow Flame is, it seems to be eating this wall pretty good. Especially because it doesn't cost any mana and is a ranged weapon, and seems to almost be a max range weapon. It doesn't really seem to be hindering me at all here. I feel like I could change the wings over again, but that's not exactly necessary. Do they bounce off the ground? No, they don't. Okay, that's unfortunate. I could make very cool plays with, like, bouncing these things off of each other. Strangely enough, I don't seem to have, oh gosh, taken any damage during this fight. Like, usually it comes down to an extremely close match of just health versus, you know, speed. Like, the wall kills me still because of how less quick I am. Still, another Ranger emblem. I'm really unlucky with these. Extremely. That's like the fourth one. I don't think there's a point to having 4 Ranger emblems. But I think I'm a fan of this Shadow Flame knife. I don't know what the debuff does. I'm hoping... inflicts the Shadow Flame on hit. I don't know. What does that do? I need to deal damage to something and not kill it. So you. Yeah, you. It's also on fire thanks to my minion, so I can't tell. So we're going to have to dismiss it. I would have to guess. If I'm lucky, it means... Well, no, wouldn't... Shadow Flame wouldn't be synonymous with slowed. They'd just say inflict slow on hit. It's very... It's... Whatever it is, it's not very long-lasting. And I doubt... I mean, it's 1.3. There could be an item that increases the duration of status effects. That might make something like Cursed Flames a lot more valid. Or, you know, the Ichor debuff, of course, because that thing is always important. But we're not in a Crimson world, so that's never going to happen. Unless I, you know, switch worlds. But that doesn't tend to be something I do on playthroughs very often. Until I've decided that as far as collecting goes, we've reached a peak. Okay. Actually, the mobs in Hell are pretty good for testing out what this thing does, because they have lots of health. But unfortunately, no, I don't... Unless it makes enemies somehow less accurate, which doesn't make any sense. I'm going to have to check the wiki for what Shadow Flame does, but I think this is basically my new favorite weapon, especially because it seems to be one that actually is the next tier of progression. Because I'm at a loss of what to do. I can't figure out what I'm supposed to do at this point in the game. I've gotten titanium, other than beating the mechanical bosses, and maybe that's how you get a pick able to mine chlorophyte, because I actually don't remember what I'm supposed to mine that with. I know you have to beat some mechanical bosses to allow, like, the steampunker and maybe the cyborg to enter your world. I don't have either of them yet because I can't kill the destroyer. It'd be very weird if... maybe I can't kill the destroyer because of how much damage he's been added up to. It'd be very weird indeed if I had to kill the twins before the other guys. Or in this case, Skeletron Prime, maybe these knives were the edge I was missing. That and some way to really prevent damage from that guy. Some way to prevent those bombs from killing me while keeping myself mobile. Well, they're all things to worry about another day. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoy.